Look. I know it's Sheff Utd, but let me have it, man. We ain't won in 4 games, man. Let me have it. Sheffield United 0, Liverpool 2. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sheff Football with Shigs. How we all doing today? I know this one took a little longer to come out than usual, but I wanted to bask in the glory of our win because it's been a long time coming. So boy, all the Sky Sports talk, I was digesting it. You know when your team wins, you want to read everything. But anyway, I digress. So I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Adrian in goal, I was thinking, oh no. This could go pear-shaped real quick. So, Adrian in goal, Kabak and Phillips, centre-backs, Trent and Robertson, left and right back. You had Thiago alongside Wijnaldum, and who else was it? Curtis Jones. We'll get into him in a minute. But yeah, and the three amigos up front again. So, game starts. Again, I can fast forward this, but I like pressing. But I'm not gonna lie, when I started to see how Mane was moving in the game, like I was kind of happy. Like the team seems to have a little bit more hunger. I know it's only Sheffield. I say only Sheffield United, but it's just like they felt a little bit more cohesive. Like Jones had a good game. He started to get on the ball early and started to dictate stuff. Like Mane, I know he's not the tallest of people, but he puts himself about. There was a particular chance they had. So excuse me. Chance they had whereby I don't know who the Sheffield United defender was, but the long ball gets played up. Mane goes up for it, and it ricochets off him, and Firmino was through, and I'm thinking, yes, 1-0. But I think his name's Ramsdale said, nah. And they swatted it away, and I was thinking, please don't let it be one of these days. You know when one team is peppering the goalkeeper, and then they get a cheeky goal for a deflection or something. Like I was just praying with our luck this season. I was thinking, nah, please don't let that happen today. So we get chances. We get another chance. I think Salah gets a ball. Trent plays a ball through to Salah. Salah tries to stop and start, but it shoots on his right foot, so he doesn't get the power or lift on it. Keeper saves it again. Another chance whereby Wijnaldum also had a very good game. Driving into the box, takes a shot. Ramsdale saves it again, pushes it out to Firmino, and then Firmino, instead of taking a shot, passes it back, tries to pass it back, and it's cut out. But you know what? I'm not mad at Firmino for doing that, because the commentator was getting on him saying, you should have taken a shot. But look, when you see the replay on from behind the goal, you see that the guy he was running away from goal, and if he would have taken a shot, the guy would have cleared it. So there's a better option. Let me try and pass it to my mate. So I can't really be mad at the guy. So that happened. So we had quite a few chances in the first half, and we should have been at least 1-0 up. So first half ends, and I'm like, okay, yeah, like Curtis Jones has been playing well, nice few touches, confident on the ball. I still say sometimes he dwells on the ball a little bit too much sometimes, but overall, the guy's 20, man, like playing in the Prem, so and doing his thing. So, but just little things when he figures them out, he's gonna be a problem. So second half starts, and within 2-3 minutes we score. Lovely play by Trent. I've got to say, I think it's pretty evident that when he plays well, Liverpool play well. Like he dictates. And I know he's a right back, but he dictates how we play. When he has a good game and his passing is on point and he's decisive, the team on a whole just has a better game. So the ball gets played into him from Salah. Salah plays it back to him. He tries to whip it in. The guy blocks it, takes it around him to the byline, and the ball initially looks like it's out. So whips the ball in. One of the defenders, it ricochets off the defender, and it falls into Jones's pass. And he lovely passes it into the bottom left. Lovely goal, lovely. I was thinking, are they going to cancel it? VAR might try to have something to say about it, but the ball was on one angle, it looked like it was out, and then on another angle, like you could see the ball was still in. So lovely goal, 1-0 up, and it's just like, okay, like we're in the game. We're gonna hopefully we can hold out, but we did ultimately because we won 2-0. But there were a few signs that if we were playing against better opposition, then it would have been a problem. McBurney, oh my God. I can't remember the guy's name who crossed it in, but lovely ball in. McBurney back. Got to finish that, bro. Got to finish that. I know you would have scored against my team, but you got to call a spade a spade. You got to finish that. And that was what 1-0. So who knows what happens if it goes to that score? But then, yeah, they didn't take their chances. I think that's the only chance that they really had. The only problem the thing that they started doing was they literally started playing balls over the top. And this Kabak guy, again, the guy's 20. I can't really get on him. It is what it is, but just little things. If that's a better class of striker against Chelsea, if you play like Giroud is finishing that, like, so we got to tie it up at the back. I'm happy. We got the clean sheet. What are we saying? What, Adrian to start against Chelsea? Let me know. Adrian, Phillips, and Kabak to start all against Chelsea. Let me know what you think. But yeah, and anyway, so again, playing well, controlling the game. Thiago has a good game. Why not? Now, this is the thing with Thiago, and I'm not getting on his back because he had a good game. But you see, when the opposition is a little better or of a higher standard, and he don't get the time to kind of play little balls and dictate play, he's a quality player. Like there was only one time I believe he lost the ball, but that was Kabak gave him a hospital ball, so it wasn't really his fault. But this particular game, when you see him, he just plays the ball about nicely. He plays the ball about when he's got time and people are running off him. And you see Trent was giving him the option to play out wide, which opened up the field a lot more. And it's just, again, I know I keep saying it because it's Sheffield, but the thing is, you still got to do it, no matter what team you're playing against. So, second goal, we're starting to press a little bit more. Before the second goal, starting to get on top a little bit more. Lovely play by Jones to Mane. Mane plays the ball through, and Robertson plays it around. You know what they say, the corridor of uncertainty. But the ball had just a little bit too much pace on it, and Salah couldn't get to his left foot to finish it. So they're playing well. We're forcing the issue. We weren't sitting on our laurels or trying to sit back. We were just constantly trying to probe for a second goal, and the second goal came. I'm glad Bobby scored. It was a bit of the build up to it was quality, but the second part of it was luck, and I take that, fair enough. But sometimes you got to take that when you can get it. So gets the ball, and a good play between him and Salah and Trent. Little triangle. Gets the ball on the edge of the area. I think he goes past up like 2 or 3 different players, and it's gonna shoot. It's going wide. It's going well wide, but deflects off the guy off the sole of the defender and loops over Ramsdale's head. Which lucky goal. Ramsdale had a great game. Like he couldn't have done much more. He had a great game. Like done his job, earned his pay. So yeah, 2-0, and then Sheffield United, they did try and muster some opportunities. They had one whereby I believe the guy, he got around Phillips, man. Oh, Phillips, yeah. He's a good defender, but he hasn't got a turn of pace. So the striker brought on for, I think it was McBurney, McGoldrick, goes around him and takes, I don't know whether it was a shot or just balloons across the front of the goal, but the game ends up being 2-0. Sorry, get ahead of myself. Happy to see Milner and more especially Naby Keita. Listen, yeah, I know people have been saying, this guy's not a good player or he hasn't shown anything, but I saw just a snippet of what he can bring to the team. The problem with our midfield previously is that we don't really have a player that can beat a man in midfield with a drop of shoulder or a turn of pace. Like, the ball came to him and he left the play, dropped his shoulder, left the player, was just striding, tried to play Mane and I'm just happy that guy's back. Please, I just want that guy to stay fit. And if he does, hopefully our fortunes will change. So let me give you my ratings of the team. So Adrian, solid 7. Didn't put a foot wrong. Was commanding. Came out when he needed to. There was one incident, but again, I'll let that slide. Alisson's had a couple of incidents where things should have happened that shouldn't have. So I'll give him that. A solid 7. Kabak. Oh, it's hard because he's trying and he's still learning the league. I'll give him. We got a clean sheet, so I'll give him a 6.5. Nat Phillips, 7. That guy, anything in the air, he's got it. It's not long, but yeah, 7. I'll give him a 7. And the reason I give a 6.5 to Kabak is because he was a little suspect. He's got caught ball watching a couple times. Instead of watching the man and just ball going over the top, he's caught in no man's land. And he did make recoveries, but prevention is better than curing it. That's what they say. So also I give Trent. I give 8. That guy was quality today. His passing, his defending, his decisiveness. Like there was anytime he made a decision, you could see that's what he wanted to do, and that's what. He's been through a rough patch, but hopefully this is a turn and kind of can turn it around. Robertson, I give a 7. Braveheart, that guy is solid. Always puts in a good performance. Thiago, I will give a 7. Dictated the game, controlled the game, dictated how to pace, always showing. Like there was one point I liked where we got the. I think it was in the first half. Like Sheffield United had been attacking, and then Trent got the ball, and you just see Thiago say, relax, bro. Just calm. And just start playing. And sometimes you need just to break up the helter-skelter of a game, which I liked, which he brought to the team. Wijnaldum, again, like I've said before, if you don't watch this guy, sometimes you don't see what he does, but I wish we had the Holland Wijnaldum playing for us. Like, I wish he would play like he plays for Holland. Like, when he drives at teams, like I was saying before, sometimes, like most of the time, he's putting a box and like he has to pass and stuff like that in terms of not driving too far forward. But when he drives with the ball, like you saw the opportunity where he took a shot, like and nearly ended up in a goal. And it doesn't, for me, I don't know whether it's the system or what Klopp has told him, but it doesn't seem like he attacks the space like he does when he plays for Holland. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a football fan, innit? But going on to Mane, 7, done. That guy, his level of 7 is some people's 8 and 8.5. There was one thing I saw where he just dummied the ball and took out 2 players. It's just calm. Like the guy is a magician. The guy's a magician. But yeah, I'll give him a 7. Firmino, I'll give a 7. Got the goal. Nice, a few nice touches. Should have had 2 goals if I'm honest. But it is what it is. Got his goal in the end. I'm not sure if they've taken it away from him. Salah, I'll give a 7. Was menacing, done his job, played his part. Who else? Milner, 6.5. Was tidy, didn't really do anything. Cato, well, I'll give him a 6.5. He didn't really do much, but the little things I did see, please, Lord, please. Yeah, like I said, if you heard my question earlier on, should Adrian, Kabak and Phillips keep their place against Chelsea? Let me know, and I'll come back to you. I'll take care, people, and enjoy yourselves until I see you again on Thursday. In a bit.